Hello friends, welcome back. Hearty welcome to you. In this session, we will see how to find out the integral of sine inverse of 2x plus 2 divided by square root of 4x square plus 8x plus 13. And this was asked in 2010. Now, we want to find out the integral of sine inverse of. So, we have to transform this whole argument, whatever the function we have to write it as sine of some other angle alpha or theta such that sine inverse and sine will cancel. We will convert dx into d theta and see how we can take it forward. So first somehow we have to write this as sine of some angle. So what is sine of a particular angle? Let's try to understand that. So we know that if I have a triangle and this angle is theta, this is a, this is b, then this is square root of a square plus b square. So if I want to write this as sine theta, then my sine theta should be in the form of a by square root of a square plus b square. Here this is our a, and what we have here is a square plus b square. We need to identify what is the value of b. So we can use Pythagoras theorem. That's what we did here. So I know a equals to 2x plus 2. I don't know what's the value of b, but I know a square plus b square equals to 4x square plus 8x plus 13. If a equals to 2x plus 2, squaring it, you will have 2x plus 2 whole square plus b square equals to 4x square plus 8x plus 13. Let us simplify that. We will have 4x square plus 8x plus 4 plus b square equals to 4x square plus 8x plus 13. Now cancelling it out, 4x square and 8x, we will have b square equals to 9 or b equals to 3. So we understood b equals to 3. So we can write the given integral as sine inverse of sine theta into dx. Now still this dx we have to get it in terms of d theta. How to do that? Once we are able to do, then we will have an integral in terms of theta, so we can solve it moving forward. Now let us see how we can find out d theta. So we will take tan theta equals to 2x plus 2 divided by 3. That way our differentiation will become easy instead of taking sine theta equals to 2x plus 2 by whatever we have. So when I differentiate on both sides, I will have secant square theta d theta equals to 2 by 3 into dx. So that means we can write down dx equals to 3 by 2 into secant square theta d theta. So our problem now will become sine inverse of sine theta into d theta, that is 3 by 2 secant square theta d theta. In the next step we can take that 3 by 2 out. Sine inverse sine theta is theta into secant square theta d theta. So this is an standard problem, integral of theta into secant square theta. By using integration by parts, taking secant square theta as second function and theta as first function, we can write down our next step as 3 by 2 into, first we have to integrate the second function. So I'll write down integral of secant square theta d theta, multiply that with theta, minus integral of, we have to differentiate the first function, then we have to write down the integral of the second function there. So in the next step we will have 3 by 2 into theta into integral of secant square theta is tan theta minus integral of theta derivative is 1 and integral of secant square theta is tan theta. So this will be integral of tan theta d theta, that is equals to 3 by 2 into theta into tan theta minus integral of tan theta is log of secant theta. plus c. Now only the thing left out is we have to get them in terms of x again. So we will write down 3 by 2 into theta. Theta is, we know tan theta is 2x plus 2 by 3. So theta is tan inverse of 2x plus 2 divided by 3 into tan theta, that is 2x plus 2 by 3 can be written as 2 into x plus 1 by 3 minus log of secant theta. Secant theta is square root of 4x square plus 8x plus 13 divided by 3, and we have this in the bracket, this whole thing. So let's go to the next step. That is equal to 3 by 2 into 2 by 3 into x plus 1 into tan inverse 2x plus 2 divided by 3 minus log of whatever that 3 in the denominator, it will go and add to the constant. So we can leave it as 4x square plus 8x plus 13, and there is a 3 by 2 here. So let's write down the final step. That will be, so the last step will be 3 by 2 and 2 by 3 will cancel. So we will have x plus 1, multiply that with tan inverse of 2x plus 2 divided by 3 minus 3 by 2. This root we can bring it out, so it will become 3 by 2 into 1 by 2. After that we will have multiply that with log of square root of 4x square plus 8x plus 13 plus c.